Good Night Gorilla by Peggy Rathie. Good night, gorilla. Go where? Let's go to the zoo to the door. So the doors are closed. So at the zoo, the security guard is just walking through, securing everything to make sure all the animals are safe. He's walking through all the things, and then he goes to the big cage to see what the gorilla he had. He's running around in his tire swing, and he's just playing. It's funny. He's jumping from thing to thing. He puts his face up to the shake. The security guard goes over, "Good night, gorilla," and walks away. The gorilla watches walk away and notices that the security guard is turned away, and he has the keys. The gorilla reaches for the keys and grabs them, and he notices that the lock. So what does he do? He crawls to the top. He gets the lock. So the gorilla, he puts in the key and lets the door open. All these different colors. Pink, blue, purple, green, yellow. The gorilla's like, oh, look at all these colors, the red. So he opens them up, and the red key opens the door, and boom, the door comes up, and the gorilla jumps out. The gorilla sneaks off. He's running, and he sees the security guard's flashlight going back and forth, so he sneaks up behind him. And he thought it was funny to pose the security guard, make fun of him. So the zoo security guard's walking around with this light, and the gorilla's following them all around. And he sees the cage, and what is in it? It is a big elephant with his big tusks. It has a little elephant. It's a toy elephant next to him. And the security guard walks on over to the elephant, and he looks at the elephant like, "Good night, elephant." And the gorilla's following and watching this cage. It's a purple cage. And he looks at the key, trying to find the purple key, and he goes, "Oh, I have the purple key." He put it in the door, and the door swung open. And the elephant just hops on out. So you notice the little monkey has the banana? So the zoo security guard is walking around more, and is shining his flashlight over. And the gorilla is following him. And the elephant's following the gorilla, just following. And then they go to this another cage, and there's a lion in it. And it's a big, huge lion, big hair mane. He's chewing on his bones. The security guard walks over, looks at him, and says, "Good night, lion." And the security guard walks off. The gorilla looks at the cage and goes, "Oh, the color's blue." So he looks at his keys. He goes, "I have a blue key." So he picks it up, goes to the lock, and opens it. And opens the door, and the lion jumps out. And still, the funny little mouse is carrying the banana around. So the security guard is just walking around with his flashlight shining on the different cages. And the gorilla's following the security guard just to go. And the elephant's following the gorilla. And then right behind the elephant, is the lion. And then there's two cages. The flashlight's on now. So there's a giraffe and a hyena in one of it. The giraffe is long necked, reaches so high up, and his little ears pointed up, and different polka dots everywhere. Security guard looks above him and says, "Good night, hyena." "Good night, giraffe." The security guard walks away. The gorilla looks at the bitch. She goes, "The colors of the cages? They're yellow and green. Let me look at my keys. I have both yellow and green keys." So he puts in the keys for the yellow, and out comes the hyena. Then so he puts in the green keys, and now here comes the giraffe. So it's funny, the little mouse is still holding the banana, trying to offer it to people. And dark. The security guard's walking around with the flashlight shining on all these animals are sitting here following the security guard. Doesn't realize they're just following it. And they come to this big, huge circle, and in it is an armadillo. And the lion is on it. It's a baby rat holding a microphone. Security guard looks and says, "Good night, armadillo." Security guard is walking off. The gorilla's like, "The key. I have one more key. It's pink. Pink, like the cage." So they put it in, the door comes open, and the armadillo hops out. So all these animals are following along, and the mouse still has the banana. So the zookeeper's walking around with the flashlight, looking at, and the gorilla's following the security guard. Behind is the elephant. Behind the elephant is the lion. Behind the lion is the hyena. And the giraffe is behind the hyena. And then now the armadillo's following the giraffe. So here's all these animals following the security guard. And finally the security guard at the house opens up his door. And he goes in. Enters the house. He's walking through and he leaves the door open. So all these animals are just going in one after another, following the security guard. So the security guard goes to his bedroom. He sits on the side of his bed where his wife's on the other side asleep. And all these animals sneak into the bedroom and sit one by one and just watch him. And you see the little mouse, the cute one, trying to pull the banana up onto the shelf. So the zookeeper's sitting there laying in bed. He's facing the wall. He covers up. And his wife is right next to him. And she says, "Good night, dear." And she goes to turn off the light. And all the animals are laying by each other. So they all go to sleep. The gorilla shouts, "Good night." The elephant shouts, "Good night." Then the lion shouts, "Good night." Then the hyena shouts, "Good night." The giraffe shouts, "Good night." Armadillo shouts, "Good night." And the little cute mouse shouts, "Good night." And the guy goes, "Wait a minute." Opens up his eyes. No, the wife turns on her light to look. She sees all these animals throughout her room. What are they doing? So the wife goes, "Sorry, you guys need to go back to the zoo. Come on." So here's the wife with the flashlight shining around. Behind the wife is the gorilla, so Sally. Following them, the elephant and the lion. They're all following. The hyena's behind the elephant. And then the giraffe. And the cute little mouse. An armadillo's there. So they enter the zoo. So the security officer's wife put all the animals in the finish. They're like, "Good night, zoo." It's sitting here following with the flashlight. And the gorilla's like, "Shh, I'm following the wife." So he's with the cute little mouse like, "Come on, come on." So sitting there following the security guard's wife. She gets back in bed. She pulls up the blanket. She says, "Good night, dear. I love you." And the guy says, "Good night." And she pulls up the gorilla. The cute mouse is like, "Shh." Slips into the bed with them and puts the covers over them and sneaks up in between. They pull the blankets up, and then the gorilla sneaks up and he lays down and he's asleep, passed out. The cute little mouse says, "Good night, gorilla," and he falls asleep. And that is finished. Yeah.